Hey everybody, what's going on? Rob Cesternino back with you for a annual rite of passage here to get ready for the Survivor 49 season, which, believe it or not, kicks off on Wednesday night. But we cannot start a new season without a little Issa Look. And here he is, the baby boy, Brice Izyah. Brice, how are you?
Robert, I'm so excited to be here. This biannual tradition
Biannual,
is
yes.
something that I look forward to. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it's wrong, other times it's just a fun way to
I don't ever
introduce.
remember when it was wrong.
I mean, I don't either, but sometimes
Mhm.
the Rob has a fact checker, don't let us know. But just still such a fun and welcoming time to meet some of the cast of 49. I love when I meet new cast members and they're like, go hard on me on Issa Look. I'm like, wait. I don't know. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
if the photo gives that, but no, always excited to podcast with you and to welcome in the new crop of
Our
cast
new
of
friends.
49.
Yeah. Now,
Yes.
have you ever gone too hard on somebody that they're like, "Hey, I'm mad at you, Brice. You ended me. You cooked me too hard. You
Well, I mean,
said that my look is cracked."
you chose the look, so I don't know if that's on me, Rob.
Mhm.
No, I don't think so.
No,
But
you said my look was chopped.
chopped. I mean, yes, very much so chopped. So no, I think, it's a look is a love language. And so when I see Jeremy or Tony and they have on cargo shorts that go down to their ankles, I feel like you gotta call them out.
Yeah. Well, Issa Look is a science that you have perfected. And as like I've watched like more and more people come through all of the Survivor that I've seen, we spend so much time analyzing, oh, what's their strategy going to be? What's their plan? But it really does seem like, yes, in some instances, it's like what are the right buttons to push. But more often than not, we see on these Survivor seasons, it's just a person has a certain way about them. And that helps you more in this game than all of watching of the seasons and the trivia and the strategy may help you. And just having that look that you're so good at being able to identify helps you the most.
I agree, Robert. I think it's a look. We've defined it season after season. Me being allegedly a former Survivor contestant, I know what it's like to be in Ponderosa. You know what it's like to be
Mhm.
in isolation. And when you get in front of that camera, it really is your hello to the world. And so you could have watched all 49 seasons of Survivor back to back with your G mom.
Doesn't matter.
And you can have the greatest ideas ever, but sometimes when you get in a room of people, your energy shifts, it changes. And I think being a part of that process of taking the photo really does say a lot. And, when you show up as your authentic self and you give a confident photo, that really speaks a lot to how the game will go. And so that's kind of like where Issa Look comes from. And I think why the science of it
Yeah.
works really well.
Okay. Check out Brice, of course, always on the Purple Pants podcast, where you just got done. You had a draft of Survivor 49
Yeah.
with Wendeezy and Jack Atkins.
Yes, we just did a little, Survivor News draft of the third boot, which is, in my opinion, winning the season, the first merge boot and the winner. So, we got to know some of the people, which is super excited. And if you haven't checked
So
it
you
out
get points for the
already,
third boot and the first merge boot in the draft.
so we do rounds. So like there's 3 rounds. The first
Okay,
round is
draft.
like, who can we guess that's going to be the third boot? Who can we guess is going to be the first merge boot? And who can we
Yeah,
guess is going to be the winner? So it's like three
yeah.
drafts in one.
The third boot is a tough thing to try to articulate for a draft, but I do think that there's probably a science to that.
I think so. I think we can correlate through the years
Yeah.
of Survivor. We can take a look at who gets eliminated early, or uh, I think you could tell a little bit, but also Wendell and Jack, I think they go into it a little different. For me, I go into it like, who's going to carry the legacy on? Who's going to carry the torch? You know, how some people are winners and they like, for me, third boot is an honor. And so I know we go out there to win, but
You got a group chat for the third boot?
I mean, we yes and no. Since the last podcast, I think you had Asia on, and you asked her, "Is there a group chat?" I screenshotted the clip to her, and I said, "Well, okay, maybe we need to start this."
We're gonna
So
start
there
it.
is somewhat of a little group chat, but nothing official.
Yeah. Who was the third boot last season? Was it Justin?
It was Justin.
Yeah, well, that's a good person to be in the group chat with because free pizza. Am I right?
Listen, it ain't even the pizza robber.
You're going to Boston soon.
I am, but it's the chicken grinders. It's the chicken, like the chicken grind. Ooh, Robert. Whew. My mouth is just watering. For a little Luigi's chicken sandwich with a little pickles, fried onions, and a little hot peppers. Delicious.
Okay, we're gonna get into all the Issa Look. What's going on for you outside Survivor? You got anything going on?
I am just, maintaining, trying to enjoy what is left of my daylight savings before we fall back. Because, for me, the darkness, we don't want to stay in the darkness too long. So I'm just trying to enjoy all of my days when the sun is up past 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, I typically am with you, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so old and I'm waking up so early. I'm like, boy, when's it going to be light out?
Well, I mean...
And I'm in this room all day. I don't know when the sun goes down.
I mean, that can be a particular pickle to be in. But there are the benefits of when we do fall back. We do get an extra hour in the morning. So, you can kind of sort of sleep in a little bit. But for me, it's just really taking care of myself and just doing the things that I actually want to do. Because sometimes I feel like I get pulled in multiple directions and I have to do things that I don't.
You are, busy as a quarantine bee is what they used to say way back when. And you've gotten even busier since quarantine.
That is very much so true. Brice and Win Tour 49 is getting ready to kick off on our biggest tour yet. And I just, want to enjoy my last weekend to myself and not have to pick up my phone or not have to do anything for anyone. And if you are listening to this, Issa Look, please use this timestamp and message to serve as your no is enough. Okay, you don't have to go to that event. You don't have to help out with a friend. Your no is enough. And if you just want to stay in your house and do whatever it is that you want to do, it's okay. Okay, because your time is your time. So let this just serve as the message to whoever is hearing it, because I think that is important in a life.
Amen. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my body.
Yes. Okay.
Your no is enough. And people will say, but for other people, sure. But what about for me?
Because my biggest issue is, normally I got work issues, but now I got like life issues where somebody will be like, hey, what are you doing this weekend?
Yeah.
Nothing. You want to do that, baby?
Yeah.
My nothing really means I'm doing something that is nothing, and you could bypass what you about to ask me. So, you just got to work on just protecting yourself, because you will run yourself ragged. And at what cost? And also, since I'm on this little moment of time, if you are listening, use your PTO time.
Okay.
Use it, because listen, these jobs, again, will have you running ragged. They will have you, everything's an emergency. Baby, I am not an ER doctor. Okay, I don't drive an ambulance. There is nothing that my job that we do that's an emergency. Use your PTO time, people. Okay, take the time for yourself that you need.
Okay, all right. It's a look back again. Here we go. Sam's got this set up in alphabetical order. That work for you?
ABC.
Okay, all right. So why don't we have our first alphabetical person, and this is going to be, hold on, I believe this is Alex. Is this the first person?
Ah.
Yes. Okay. we've got Alex, and he works in the federal government.
Oh.
And here is Alex, and he's wearing a let's say that's what do you say, cotton or linen?
I I don't know if I would say like a knitted shirt, right?
A
Like I don't
knitted
even know if it's
shirt.
cotton polyester, but it's knitted because I feel like it's somewhat see-through in some of the lines, but I like the pattern. So, I
Hmm.
say like a knitted button up.
Yep. He is a political comms director, and he looks very comms in this picture as he has his hands in his pocket. Not sure if that might be a thumb in or out of the pocket. Khakis. We don't know if they're shorts or long pants. Sam was telling us right before we came on that the pictures are often cut off around the thigh. So we actually don't know if people are wearing hoochie mama shorts or long pants.
Right.
This could be
Hard to
capri pants. We have no idea.
We don't know. CBS is giving us a curve, but nevertheless, Issa Look can always dissect and
Nevertheless,
get to what we need to get to. And I think again, Alex, I believe his last name is Moore. I haven't taken a deep dive into these photos, but I've seen scrolling through some of the Instagrams and some of the things that CBS is putting out. I do know that Alex is super excited to be on the season. I know his boss that he works for is excited that he may be able to find a potential love
told him go
interest
find
out
a
here.
wife on
Right.
Survivor.
I said, now, wait a minute, boss. This ain't Love Island. This is Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think off of the look just alone, first of all, we love a little neutral, cream on tan with khakis. You can't go wrong with that. Very confident, very fun, looking directly at us. He has some buttons undone, letting us know that, his life might be in the political realm, but he can still have a little fun. He's got his hands in his pocket. But for me, what I think the most significant thing about Alex's poses is that, he's on an angle. So he's not looking straight at us. He is turned to the side and hands in the pocket, which one would agree that he's coming to play. He has seen a number of Survivor seasons. He wants to play that game. And so we see that him, in my opinion, standing to the side is that I'm gonna let you think that, it's like the Matrix when you think stuff is coming at you, go,
yeah, he's going to be able to dodge the bullets like
he's
Neo.
Gonna be, something. Oh, come on, Neo. Yes. And I think Alex may be successful with it. I think, again, this is a very strong pose, but you're right. We don't see a thumb, but we absolutely see a remnant of a knuckle, and a knuckle and a little thumb thigh. If you see thumb thigh,
I never even heard of thumb thigh.
If you see in thumb thigh, you seeing a thumb. And so for me, this lets me know that Alex is deeply playing. And I think that he is going to get potentially caught up in one of his alliances or thinking he's getting ready to make a huge move and he gets blindsided. But I definitely think that this is an extremely confident and strong pose. And if I had to predict anything, I definitely would say Alex makes the merge because he gives chill, he gives fun. But baby, when I see some thumb thigh meat, I see some thumb thigh meat. Okay.
Watch out for the thumb thigh meat. Those are words you don't hear outside of Issa Look.
That's why Issa Look because we looking for the thumb thigh meat, and if we see it, we gotta call it out. But again,
what I have also. Can you see this? Can put me back. Take Alex off the screen. Look, I got these people ready to go, Brice.
Yes, come on,
I'm ready for Survivor 49, baby.
The cut.
Hey, Brice, what are you talking about? My thumb thigh meat? You worry about your own thumb thigh meat.
I will. I'll put it in my pocket.
I'll subpoena you, Brice.
I don't want no smoke, Alex. You seem like an amazing. I actually had the opportunity to meet Alex.
You'll be summoned to Capitol Hill before long.
I'm good. I'm a pass. Robert.
Thumb thigh meat. Yeah.
Yes. Because that's what they do. They try to hide it. Y'all need to be like Charlie Davis. Okay. Because in Charlie Davis's cast photo, he stuck his hair so far in his pocket.
Yeah. Come try and find my thumb thigh meat.
Is that an idol, Charlie? Or I mean, yeah. So
okay.
Myself up.
All right. Anything else about Alex?
I mean, he seems excited, and overall, we like the outfit. I like the matchy, a little knitted shirt. Like, I mean, you're out in Fiji. We love the outfit. We see you. We see the king.
Okay. All right. But we saw the thumb thigh meat. So that's balance it out. Okay. All right. Next up, who do we got here? This is gonna be okay. Oh, this is Trashy Annie.
Oh. Okay.
To Annie from the band.
Come on, Annie from the band, Trashy Annie. Okay, you know, I have a love relationship for.
You're a musician.
You know, yes. And you know, we're eccentric. We live by color. And so again, the nails, like, you know, maybe the last like 2 years, I've really gotten into some of my self-care, Robert, has been like getting my toes and feet done. And so I think that it's a strong sign of someone that takes care of themselves when their nails are done. And so we see Annie with a fresh set. We see her in a 2-piece, multicolored bathing suit. Love it. She's got pigtails going on. And I always say, if you ever see a season with Cerie Fields and she has her braids and the pigtails, watch out. And Annie's pigtails look to be purple. She is smiling at us. A similar pose to Alex, but I will note, and if you are new here and you are not already watching, you should head over to the RHAP page and watch on YouTube. And if you're not a patron, what are you doing? Okay. Like, you need to subscribe.
Yeah.
But what I am saying is, in this video of this photo of Annie, like, she seems lovely. She seems bright and colorful, but she also, in my opinion, isn't standing like straightforward. It's almost a little to the side, but it's definitely not as confident of hands on both of your hips as Alex. Now, we don't see any thumb meat. We don't see any thumbs. We see Annie's hands like on her upper thigh and lower thigh, but also because we can't see the lower body, it's also in the hand locations, right? Like, they're not necessarily evenly spaced out. There's some space in that pointer finger, and then the middle finger, there's a lot of space between.
What does that mean?
So hard to tell, right? But I think that there can be something to be said that, is that your relationship to your tribe? Is that your relationship to like your perceived allies? So for me, there's a disconnect potentially that could happen where like Annie thinks she's locked in, but not really locked in. Or Annie, there's just a disconnect at some point, and I'm assuming it could be with your allies. And so I take that into heart. And I also, now, although I love, Annie doesn't appear to be old, right? But she may be older in this season. And so I love my more seasoned cast members. However,
she's a season 49 all the way through and through.
Okay, right. But like 49, but not in real life. In real life, she is still young and jubilant.
Yeah.
But I do pay attention normally for the men's, how your shorts knot is tied. And so Annie has one of those tops that
with a string.
You gotta like tie it up, and I don't know if the strings ain't even. It's hard for me to see the knot, so it may lead for me to believe that Annie is an amazing, lovely, bubbly person, but maybe attention to detail isn't one of them.
But maybe she's like a little rock and roll.
I mean,
Hey, like if my strings are not perfect enough for you, you're too old. I'm here
hey,
to rock out with my strings out.
and that's fine. But we here to play Survivor. And some of those things matter, right? And it could serve Annie well. It could force her into the game where people are like, we trust her, like, or it also could be an early boot in the sense of like it's an easy something for us to pick up on. And just combined with the knot and how far across the fingers are, it just leads for me to be that there is a disconnect. And I feel like just from this outfit choice, the pigtails, that I feel like Annie is a ray of light. And I feel like on Survivor, when people are a ray of light, people are either going to gravitate towards that or people are going to use that against them. And so I don't know. But I hope Trashy Annie can survive. But I mean, we're loving the outfit. I love the pigtails. And of course, homage to the purple pigtails. How can we not love Trashy Annie?
Okay. Well, all right. That's Brice's take on Trashy Annie. Annie, what do you think about this? Brice, how dare you talk about my strings are perfect? I was going to ask you to do a collaboration. I wanted to do a remix of Freak with you.
Listen, we could do that, Trashy. Come on. I'ma just, I'ma tie the strings while we in the studio, boo. Okay, that's it. But listen, she seems like I feel like the first 2 episodes we see, I feel like we, the people, are going to love Trashy Annie. I think that she's going to be like polarizing in such a good way. And again, that could work for you on Survivor, and sometimes it could work against you. I don't know how it will go. We will find out next week. But listen, we love Trashy Annie. I want to see Trashy Annie rock out. Who knows? Maybe on Brice and Win Tour 49, we will have some shows with Annie rocking out with us.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think there's any possibility for her to be Auntie Annie?
I don't know.
Everybody tied up in a pretzel.
Yeah.
Like at the mall.
First of all, okay.
Those are good.
No, listen, we don't talk about Annie Ann's enough, okay? But when's the last time you seen an Annie Ann store that's not in the mall? But anywho, I don't know. I think there are certain characteristics for
Or you like
auntie.
Wetzel's pretzels? Wendell's pretzels.
They stale. I'm a pass on those. I like a pretzel that's like soft, moist, just to spray the spray on it and sprinkle a little salt.
Okay. All right. After we've got our A names.
Okay.
Then we've got then we go to Jake.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Here is Jake from Canada. Jake Latimer. Okay, he's a correctional officer.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I can see it. Can we just zoom in just a little bit?
Zoom in.
Just,
all right.
Okay. I mean,
here, let me tell people what he's wearing. So, Jake, is this silk? Would you say, Brice?
I mean, I'd say a cotton. I don't know if silk.
Okay. But it is open. We have a lot of man cleavage going on. That is a deep V. I'm not sure if there's buttons on this or there's a zipper situation, but deep cut, open blouse here. And we have, I'm not sure is that like palm fronds? Is that mistletoe? Like a little tropical.
Very tropical.
Flowers? Yeah.
A flower, that like household plant that we have. I forget the name of it, but I have a couple of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then and pants wise, got some, I'd say shorts, maybe some just like off-white, maybe a little in the blue family. Fingers out. No thumb.
No thumb. We see the wedding ring. Necklace. I feel like it's a cropped top shirt because they don't come down too long.
Yeah.
I feel
strings,
like
a little uneven.
Mind you, we will get to those because I feel like that is the biggest thing in this photo, but Jake wants us to know that he waste where, okay? Because Jake's clearly giving very fit. I almost feel like, I think on his necklace, I don't know if it's a
What's that charm? What is that? A chili
Right.
pepper?
It could be a chili pepper. It could be
What is that?
like, I don't.
What is it? A dolphin?
Not a dolphin. I mean, I don't know.
You think it's a chili pepper? Is this spicy chili pepper?
I don't know.
What is that, chat?
Could be a like semen. I don't know. Like
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Have you ever seen Look Who's Talking?
Yeah, I think a sperm. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'd be surprised if it was that.
Yeah, you never know. But I like Jake. Very confident. Clearly body. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion said body, yada, 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 yada.
Yada, yada, yada.
And from this photo, I feel like his personality is shining through, right? Like, I feel like Jake is, I don't know. I feel like if random scenario, but if we lived in a cul-de-sac,
yeah,
Robert, myself, Jake, Stephen Fishback,
that'd be so fun.
Yeah, it would be amazing. And if I like pulled into the cul-de-sac one day and I had a flat tire and I decided to go outside by myself and try to lift it up, I feel like, Rob, you going to look through your podcast window and continue the podcast. I feel like Steven might be finishing up on his book. I feel like Jake's going to come out and be like, you got to.
He'll come jack you up.
This how you got to jack it up, Brice. I feel like he has that mentality, like that, like, and again, I feel like in a very friendly face, again, a very strong pose, hands on the hips. This is like a quintessential classic pose. He's looking directly at us, and again, although like he's very strong and that's a strong pose, it doesn't seem threatening, overbearing. It seems very, in my like term, approachable. And so again, we see strong, but again, we'll focus in on those shorts because the strings on the shorts let me know that, like, what color pants are those? I'm not sure, but it's giving more of like that athleisure material. And they're,
how about
shorts?
Robin's egg?
That's the name of what?
I'll say the color of the shorts.
Oh, Robin's egg.
Yeah.
What color is that?
Like those shorts.
Is that like a off-white, a cream?
I think it's like a powder blue, like a light powder blue.
Like a robin's egg. Like, is a robin the bird blue?
Yeah, I think so. Or they
have blue eggs.
Yes, Robin in the chat ironically says, yes, Robin has blue eggs. So she knows everything about Robin because her name is Robin.
Well, again, we love the Robin's eggs shorts, but it's just those strings for me are throwing me off because one looks predominantly regular and the other one doesn't really look like it's even the same width, or it's giving
not the same width.
No, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, and I don't mean to, like, but I'm like, the longer one just seems like a regular string. The other one seems like there could have been a malfunction, or he could have been tying the string so tight that like the knot itself is pulling the other string. Right. And so it lends to that Jake is giving us very confident. It gives that he's very physical, but there is going to be something in which in his game, I don't know which, I'm just going by the strings, that he's going to be pulling too hard on. Could it be his alliance if somebody does him wrong and he wants to get Rob out and he's going too hard on Rob? Or like, I don't know. It's something that's a little uneven in the strings. And an overall great photo, very strong photo, very charismatic, very, the Italian horn necklace.
Yes. So we got in the chat, they're telling us it's an Italian horn, but check
Now
this
tell me,
out.
now what's
This
an
is
Italian
from
horn?
Jennifer. Well, it says it's a talisman worn to protect against the evil eye. That's not, he's not talking about Issa Look, right?
Now, but first of all, if anybody is watching, now listen, I watch the show From, and we appreciate a good talisman, okay? Because that's what keeps the people from coming in. So I love it. However, I've been watching all the seasons of From, and at some point in time, sometimes the people mess up. Sometimes the people go outside. Sometimes the people interact with the zombies. And so I feel like there's going to be something that happens where it doesn't equal out, or he's pulling a little too hard in some direction. But overall, this is a great photo. We love the shiny cotton. We love we love all of this of Jake. I mean, if I go on record of saying that 2027 Brice Izyah Zaddy calendar, I mean, it's looking good for Jake.
Okay. All right, Jake. See you next year. All right, let's see. Who is up next? Okay, we talked about Jake. After Jake, we have coming up in our alphabet. Who you got here, Sam? It's I believe this is Jason.
Okay. Come on, Jason.
Okay.
For me, it's like Jason's hair. I love it. It's like I feel like he washed it the night before, shampooed it, got out in Fiji, and it's just like his hair for me, just like I love Jason's hair. Jason, again, quintessential Survivor winner pose, hands on the hip. Jason is saying, what waste, okay? I love and I don't know if it's my computer screen, but is this another Robin's egg color shirt?
No, I would say this is like almost like a very, like, I think it's more towards green.
Okay. And so it's like a very neutral color. And I feel like, again, fitting right in. I feel like he is smart. I feel like he knows the game of Survivor.
Seafoam. Robin is in charge of all the colors.
Come on, Robin. Yeah, I love a little seafoam. Again,
not Sifu.
Not Sifu. But we love the seafoam. Now, in my assessment, he gives me a very like thin person, and I feel like this shirt is giving me 2000s when we all used to wear extra larges.
You think it's like the GC polo that he had that was like gigantic?
Are you talking GC from Gabon?
Yeah. What other GC do you know?
Robert, you know Gabon is my favorite season.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, it's giving that era. It's a little baggy, and that makes me nervous for him because it almost makes me feel like you're over prepared. I don't know if like.
But he was an alternate. If anything, he's underprepared. He's like, oh, maybe he forgot to pack the good clothes to come to Fiji because he's like, I'm an alternate. They're not gonna pick me.
And that leads to like over prepared or maybe like a little anxious and like I don't know. It's just something to the side of the shirt because again, I like the polos that don't really have any buttons that kind of like sit open, very like classy, simple, fun, but it just seemed a little big for him. And being as though we don't have the knees or to see what's on the bottom, it's kind of like almost bothering me like when Tony wears cargo shorts that come down super far, right? Like we don't need all of that. But I feel like he knows the game. He understands the people. And so again, a very strong pose. It's not as confident as I would like it to be, but he understands the mechanics of the game. And I think that is going to do him extremely well. I don't think, again, shout out to Robin with the seafoam. I think the seafoam and the color choice, very smart, right? Like he's going to blend in. people aren't going to understand how well he knows the game.
Camouflage.
He's camouflaging in. I just hope that he can execute. You know, you got, yeah. And I hope that the shirt doesn't get in the way, right? I hope that, like, and again, I think the shirt could be a metaphor for you're not on anyone's radar. Now might be a time to strike. And I hope that maybe he doesn't feel like, well, my name's not out there, I don't need to strike. Just something with, again, not the actual size of the shirt, but in my opinion, it feels like, babe, you're small. Okay. Like, you know, medium at best. This is giving extra large to large. And so it's like you're preparing or you're stocking
you have to have
up.
self-awareness
Right.
to play Survivor. So if you're, you know, a medium, you have to know you're a medium.
Absolutely. You could still have larges and extra larges, but like you have to, it's a social game and perception matters. And so I think that that is something to just keep in mind. But again, strong, like we've seen nothing but strong poses. This is a winner pose. And what I will say thus far, even though we're only into the J's, I feel like Survivor 49 is going to be a season of people coming out to win, like to actually win. And so we know in order to win, some people have to lose. There have been so many seasons where
not everybody was trying to win last year.
That's the problem, right? There's this collective, and sometimes when you get the collective, it's not always as fun. So again, just from all of the people we've seen so far, everybody has been telling us in their pose that they're out here to win, and I think that that's off to a good start.
Okay, all right. Well, there's Jason. Jason, what do you make of this?
Well, what Brice doesn't realize is that I actually brought this shirt to be the tarp.
Oh,
I'm thinking ahead.
I ain't mad at that. But if you want to win and try, and y'all win the tarp, what you going? I mean, I'm just saying. But I love it.
Okay. All right.
And I love Jason, so I'm excited.
There's Jason. Okay. Next up, let's see. Who else do we have alphabetically? It is, okay. It's Jawan.
Oh.
Here's Jawan.
Now Jawan.
Jawan is, he's from New Jersey originally. Salem. Is that North Jersey? South Jersey? Do you know?
I want to say it's like South Jersey. It doesn't sound like North Jersey.
Okay.
But I don't know.
But he's in LA now. He's a video editor. And he's ready to go. And he practiced everything. He even had a Mike Bloom impersonator interview him. But did he practice his Issa Look pose?
Jawan. First of all, I was going to say, again, another strong pose. Interesting interpretation of like the hands crossed amongst your chest. Most people tuck their hands in, but Jawan made a choice to put his hands on is that your forearm? And to expose,
I think sort of like triceps.
Triceps, okay, the triceps. And Jawan made a choice to expose all of that thumb meat, that thumb thigh
meat.
And why I say it's a choice is because like the thumb is protruding up. Like you have to know that that thumb is out. However, but before we get into the thumb, I just want to just take a second to get into Jawan. Love this pose. Love the shirt. Again, a neutral. Where's Robin? Is this giving me like sandwood? Giving me like a brown neutral color. Love the shirt. Button up. Fits appropriately. We can see where it lays. With his hands crossed, he also kind of has like a little lean to him. Like, I don't know if this is given like early 2006 Remy Ma, Fat Joe, Terror Squad, lean back. lean back, okay? R to the easy, M to the whiz eye. My arms stay greasy because the dawn stay flizz eye. Got a date at 8, I'm at 7:45. I just bought a, so I could ride till I die. Okay, it's just giving me a little lean back. And so if anyone knows the song Lean Back, the way that it starts off is like, dun, 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 dun. And so like, I love this allure that Jawan is giving. He's got glasses, he's giving sophisticated. He's got a beard. He's from the East Coast. He's got a Caesar haircut. He's got the fade on the side. He's looking directly at us. Very chill. It's giving like, don't start nothing, it won't be nothing, right? Like it's giving very approachable, but it's also like, it could be something if you wanted to be something, right? Like I love all of this of Jawan. Like I feel like, Jawan could potentially be the James Jones that meets a Tim, is it Splicer?
I don't think it was Splicer.
But like Tim S, Tim Spicer, like there's something to Jawan that I feel like people are going to trust Jawan. I feel like people are going to, I feel connected to Jawan. I feel like, again, he's not doing a lot, but it says a lot. Just the calmness in the shirt, but it's buttoned up. It still looks fly. I just worry with that thumb. I cannot excuse that thumb, Jawan. Yeah. And for me, I'm scared that maybe Jawan believes the thumb curse isn't a curse. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe you get too comfortable, or maybe if and when it gets down to the end, that you don't think that people that you are with are going to turn on you, or like when you go to make a move, I don't know, but like, this woulda, coulda is one of my favorite photos thus far, because he's not smiling, but he's not frowning. The beard is meticulously manicured. Yeah. We just saw Jeff Probst announced that Jeremy Collins is going to be the new host on Fire. Of all the seasons that Jeremy Collins has played, his beard has never looked like this. Okay, this takes hours of brushing. Real bearders will know. So again, I feel like it doesn't look like Jeremy has ever brushed his beard for an hour in his whole life. But Jawan, like,
Jeremy catching strays. You don't want to insult another podcaster. There's one thing when he just like, just like complained to Val about you. Now he has a platform.
Listen, it is all love, and Jeremy can you. I
so you made a video congratulating him. Yes. Very nice.
I hope that if
I
ever
just texted.
Yes. With Jeremy?
Yes.
With the green bubble?
Okay. I don't bubble shame.
I do. But yeah, so Jawan has a coolness. I already know we're going to love Jawan. Yeah. I just feel like there's going to potentially a misstep. I don't know what it is, and maybe I'm wrong, but that thumb that's just out, that side thumb meat.
Got it. What about too many buttoned, or you don't mind it?
I like it because, again, he's being professional. He's being like, this is his Survivor resume. Okay, he wanted to show up. He didn't want to give the chest meat. He wanted to give a look. And I'm not mad at it. And I love it. And like, when you brush your beard and manicure your beard enough, you should button up.
Yep.
To the top. So we love Jawan. That thumb, I don't know.
All right, we'll see if Jawan can overcome the curse of the thumb here in Survivor 49. Okay. All right. So there was Jawan.
Okay.
Okay. After Jawan, here comes, let's see. Let's see if we get to the person. Okay. And it's Jeremiah. A new Jeremiah.
A new Jeremiah. You know,
said, who's Jeremy? As Tony once said.
Oh, bless Tony's heart and bless Jeremiah.
Jeremiah Ing. And he too is wearing a very almost khaki, very like off-white taupe, maybe. looks like then kind of interlacing hexagons, a little bit of like a beehive honeycomb situation.
Yeah, and it also looks like it probably could be like see-through. Again, Jeremiah love it's these neutral colors, but I also love the pattern. It's very like subtle, but a lot, and I love that. Jeremiah takes a great photo. If this was LinkedIn, if this was Indeed.com, like this is a great, like if this is your first day at the job and this is what your
LinkedIn.
ID looks like, because do I ever tell you about my job ID photo, Rob?
No.
My eyes are closed in my job ID photo. And I've been at my job at this point a period of time. And I never really noticed it. But when I asked if I could get a new one, they said $30. I said, baby, the eyes will stay closed.
Yeah.
This is a great photo. And again, I'm looking at this like this is the job. It's your first day on the job. You got to do all this orientation and you have to then take a photo, right? There's a skill. And Jeremiah absolutely has this skill. He looks professional. He looks fun. He looks like he knows how to dress. He knows he's playing the part. He's smiling. It's like I just like if this was my first day on the job, I would want to I want to pass Jeremiah a note and say, hey, hi, very friendly. Again, not introducing a new pose that we've seen this season. Hands in the pocket, like hands aren't fully extended, so he's not exerting any like dominance in the game, or it's just like, hey, I'm here and whatever happens, happens. And I think that for some people, it can work really well. But then when we look, and he's got his hands in his pocket, that's like, you know, very chill, very classy. But baby, Jeremiah, you cannot have your hands in your pocket. Also, let's pay close attention to the shirt. The shirt stops at a very appropriate level. Jason, just take note, okay? Like, appropriate level, doesn't look too tight on Jeremiah. But baby, do I see a thumb? And also, do I see a little nibble at the thumb? So that means growing up, you was a thumb biter? Oh,
biter?
no. Jeremiah, like 2 thumbs. And so
that's an attention to detail.
Listen, because you ever see somebody as an adult that like you know that they were like a thumb biter? Like my brother, I'm the youngest. My brother next to me was like a thumb biter. So I just know what people's like fingernail beds look like that were like biters. I've seen your fingernail beds, Robert. You weren't like a thumb. You didn't bite your fingernails.
I'm happy to hear that I passed.
Yeah,
inspection.
But I know, Robert. I pay attention to detail. But
well, I try to get it all right when I know I'm going to see you.
Robert,
I stop biting for like 2 weeks before I know I'm going to see you.
You probably have some clippers in the bathroom, or like, you know, you clip. I get it. Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Now, do you use like the foam file or do you use like the metal
emery board?
Like,
yeah.
My mom uses like one of the metal ones that has a plastic end, but the thing that I just find disgusting about that, and sorry, Barb, is that like she's had that since I was like in 3rd grade. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
Sister girl, it's time to give that up. But outside of, you know, no nail filing, shaming of however you used to manicure yourself, Jeremiah seems so approachable, so likable, so friendly with the double thumb action. Now, only one thumb, we see the thumb thigh meet. The other thumb is just the front of the thumb. And it makes me believe you may be too likable. You may be too friendly. You maybe have not planted your feet in the sand. And which is why I'm so mad that CBS did not give us photos so I could see how in which his feet are planted, because these 2 thumbs, Oh, they scare me. But it's so scary because this is like a perfect first day at the job photo. You're not scary. You're not overconfident. You know how sometimes you get those people at the job. I want to be great at everything. I can, like, we don't get that. Like Jeremiah is sitting in that training, listening, observing, and the two thumb bow bow. It just makes me feel like he might not even see it coming. And it's just important with Survivor, and especially when it's 26 days, it's so short. People will use anything against you. And if you taking a perfect ID photo like this, bitch, I might use it against you. My eyes are closed in my photo, and I'm not paying $30.
Brice, I just want to say I'm sorry about the thumbnail biting. I was so nervous what you're gonna say about my It's a Look photo, and I got it in my head. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's okay, Jeremiah. It's okay. I'll message you on Teams. We're gonna be okay.
Let me send you $30 so you can get a new photo at work, so you could look as good as me on my LinkedIn photo, on my LinkedIn.
But again, he seems nice, friendly, like well dressed. It's hard, you gotta hide those thumbs.
Also, he got hit by a car right before he came to Survivor. And the day that they were gonna leave, he got hit by a car. Did you know this?
No, wait. Hit by a car?
Yeah, he got hit by a car. And then he saw Venus. I'm not sure what the story was, where he saw Venus and he was like staring at, like, oh, is that Venus? And then he got hit by the car. But he's okay. He's fine.
See, okay.
Mm-hmm. So maybe it wasn't that he was biting his thumbs. Maybe that's where the car hit him. Could have been damage from the accident.
And again, this leads to my point of he's so nice. Because, baby, let me get hit by a car before I'm going to Survivor. Oh, baby, y'all can catch me next season because I got $1 million right here. Okay. I got $1 million right here. I'm going to stay. Okay, first of all, I'm not leaving the scene, Robert.
Call Brad Culpepper if you've been hit by a car.
Okay. Somebody get me Eliza Orland on the phone. I need an attorney stat. Yeah, not a car. Okay.
Okay, the car curse. It's back.
Wait, did somebody get hit by a car before?
No, they win a car on Survivor and they lose.
Not Robert. That wasn't a car. They was giving away minivans. Okay.
Yeah. No Survivor has had worse luck with a car since Dreams.
Wait.
All right.
Okay.
Let's bring in Christina.
Oh.
Okay. Here's Christina.
Okay.
And she is in Houston. She's an MBA career coach.
Oh.
She's here. She's in all red. Hands on the hips.
Okay.
Like two-piece matching outfit.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay. 2 pieces. Got the midriff out. Tied the, and again, okay. So, there's a lot to get into Christina. Fresh, looks like box braids, no knots. Okay, that's a choice because I feel like the no knots get a little more messier than the knots. The knots will hold up, but we see you, Queen. You wanted to show your best. Okay, love the box braids, love the 2-piece set, hands on the hip. Again, very strong, confident, tilted to the side. Again, which is letting us know that, hey, if you want to play ball, we can play ball. But if you want to work, we can work. I almost feel like, Robert, that this wasn't even like a cropped top type of situation. it's giving, this is just like a little matchy set. But Christina said, I'm going to make it a crop top. And that, in my opinion,
Yeah.
says a lot. That
You
means
need
like
that in the
we
new
do.
era.
Christina is going to be, it's giving, okay, creativity. It's giving, our tribe just lost. Robert, your name is on the block.
Oh my God.
It's an easy vote out. Let's get
It's
you
not
out.
that easy.
Okay. We're going to get you out. Christina comes in and says, well, although Robert is an easy vote out, let's take a look at Dominic. Okay. Like that's what that kind.
Not Dominic.
I mean, just you know. He left the Legos on the floor. He got to go. It's giving, you know, pull an audible. You get in front of the camera. You like, it gives like, I'm not going to follow what, you know, I just bought this outfit. It looks cute. Boom, tie it up. She got braids in the front of her face. Okay. But also having some of her braids down her back in case it pops off. I'm still giving professional and cute. But if it pops off, I only need to swing back a little bit of the braids. Very strong, very confident. Love this color. This is, I mean, I no thumbs. I don't see any thumbs. And if there were some thumb action on the left hand,
no thumb thigh meat.
No thumb thigh meat, but the braids will be covering it up. So innovative. I like this photo a lot. Very strong, very friendly. But still, like, you know, sometimes in Survivor, you're given schmuck. And, like, what can you make with schmuck? Like, schmuck as in, like, you know, like, what do they get on Big Brother?
Slop?
Slop. Sometimes, not schlup. Sometimes you're given slop.
Who's giving schmuck at Ponderosa?
Sometimes you're given slop. But you also can make a crab cake. You also can make pate. And I feel like Christina, she's giving.
Yes.
We're going to make something out of nothing. Okay, this is I like this. We've got a strong pose here. Like it a lot.
Okay. She's a big hit at Ponderosa. People are liking Christina.
As you can see why. She knows how to accessorize. Strong, confident. Love it.
Okay. I wouldn't mind a crab cake slop.
No, that sounds disgusting. But a good old crab cake, oh, delicious.
If I'm in Baltimore.
Yeah. Have you ever had like tuna cakes?
Tuna cakes? No, do you make that with like canned tuna?
Yeah. Or you can like, little tuna, little flour, little season it up, fry it. Like, delicious.
Yeah, I'd try it.
Yeah, improvise.
Okay. All right. After Christina, who's up next? Who do we got? Okay. Yes, it's Matt. Matt, the 52-year-old airport ramp agent. You ever see in all your travels, traveling around the country, you ever run into Matt at the airport?
Now, ramp agent.
Yeah.
Now, don't tell me what it is, but a ramp agent, because where would a ramp be at the airport? Is this an inside or outside job?
I think the outside.
So where are the ramps outside?
So I don't know. It's sometimes like you go on a plane, and some of these airports you like get off the plane and you go downstairs. I don't know if it's that or if it's like then I don't know if they consider like the thing that like is the tunnel that attaches to the plane. I don't know if they count that as the ramp.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure it out because, like, yeah, if you move in the chairs or first of all, any airport professional, I feel like you deal with people or you deal with co-workers, and so like I feel like you deal with a lot of people. Matt
we took our airport people for granted. We didn't know how good we had it.
Listen, and I appreciate them. Okay, every time I get on a flight, I say hello. Every time I go up to the desk, I say hello. Sometimes the the men's that be throwing my bags. Okay, I like to say hello to them too. Anyway, I think that Matt is he's the oldest man that we have seen yet. But he doesn't look 52, in my opinion, at all. He's got locks, which I love. I love to know who twists up his locks. Because I love it. We can see the colors growing out. He's got them half up, half back. I just feel like I have neighbors like a Matt, right? Like I live,
Really?
Shout out to Dr. Amanda. We live in the same area of Philadelphia, and I feel like I've got Matts on my block. Does Matt have children? Because I feel like Matt has children. Do we know? No.
I don't believe so, but he says, well, he has a wife. I don't think he mentions children in his bio.
Okay. But I just feel like there's something about Matt that I feel like when it snows, and again, I'm acting like Matt is a Dr. Amanda and I's neighbor. When it snows, I feel like Matt doesn't just shovel his own driveway. I feel like Matt shovels other people's driveway. And I feel like people are like, oh my God, you've been out here for hours. Like, I feel like Matt is strong. He might be older, but I feel like he's got a vibe to him.
Vibe.
I feel like, he might burn a little incense. And listen, I love it. And I don't think nothing wrong with that. Again, very interesting pose. I love this type of pose. I feel like we've seen it in past seasons, hand on the hip and one hand down, which I feel like signifies that Matt is coming to play. He wants to win. And the other hand is like, hey, I want to meet people. I want to like have a good time. If you want to work with me, I'll work with you. I do feel like the length of Matt's shirt is like very age appropriate. I feel like I was giving Jason a hard time about his length of his shirt, but I feel like I feel like the shirt that Jason, was it Jason?
Which one?
He had the polo with no buttons at the top of the polo shirt. It was like a little big. I said he needed a medium.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I feel like the size shirt that Jason is wearing, I feel like Matt could wear. And so like Matt, this
maybe
shirt.
Maybe they could switch.
Yeah. I also feel like Matt's shirt is very tropical, but it's also like a little like psychedelic.
Yeah. Kind of like a blacklight shirt.
Right. Like it's like the island in the middle. It's
nighttime.
Right. But we have these green trees and like, I don't feel like, if I was outside gardening, I feel like Matt would be gardening with me. I feel like there's just a level of, there's something about a Matt that I like. And I feel like he's going to be underestimated. I feel like, I don't know, his strength ability, his chill ability. I feel like Matt has, and we can just see it on his shirt and just like he's smiling. Matt will be able to get along with everybody.
Yep. And Matt has one hand on his hip, one hand straight down. What do you think of that pose?
I like it because, again, it is saying I am coming to play Survivor with the hand on the hip. That is like my pose. That's a winner pose. And then the other hand is saying like, work with me. Like, we don't need to be enemies. So like, he's saying everybody come together.
He has the one finger away from the rest of the fingers, like Trashy Annie. What do you make of that?
It is not as noticeable on him as Annie. And so I feel like he might be the oldest man on his tribe. So it's harder for him to like relate. I feel like this could be a potential age difference that I feel like his vibe is going to be able to mediate. I worry about when it's time to make a move. Can you put both your hands on your hips? And when I say you dip, I dip. That's that's what I need to know with Matt. I need to know if he's ready to go. Because I feel like, he's one of the older people on the tribe,
Yeah.
but she doesn't look at all. But that will be a thing out there. And I feel like he will just go along. He will want to. I don't foresee him wanting to be the leader, right? The leader. Like he's going to allow people to go. But there will be a time that you're going to have to step up. And so I just want to know if he's willing to do that.
There's a time where you have to step up to the plane. That's where Matt comes in.
That
gets you on that ramp.
Okay.
How am I going to get up there? He's like, I got you, Brice.
Listen. But here's the thing, though. In Survivor 49, I don't need you to be the ramp. Okay. I need for you to step on the ramp. And that is the dilemma that Matt has here.
That's a throwback for you of that going back to I could be the ladder. Now you've got I could be the ramp.
I could be the ramp. And so listen, that's the thing. And the ladder people climb, in my opinion, and the ramp you launch. So it's like here come the Survivor gods. Matt is going to work with the winner. Matt is going to launch the winner to the winner. You heard it here first.
Okay.
Matt is the ramp.
I love that. That's beautiful. Okay. After Matt, in alphabetical order.
Okay, element.
Okay. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. Okay. We've got coming up next. It's okay. MC is here.
Okay. Okay. What? Okay. I think of MC. I think of Mariah Carey. Oh,
I think of young MC. Is she gonna bust a move?
Wait, young MC the rap. Wait, you mean Young Ma, the rapper?
Yeah. Young MC.
Wait, RHAP. I have never heard a Young Ma refer to Young MC.
You never heard of Young MC?
Are we talking about the same person, though?
Probably not.
Describe Young MC to me.
He has a hit song, "Bust a Move."
Okay.
In the city, ladies look pretty, guys tell jokes so they could seem witty.
Okay.
Different people.
Like the age. The 20-year age gap between us is showing, Rob. Okay.
Movies
MC.
showing, so you're going. Could care less about the 5 you're blowing.
Take your time. It'll be fine. Just get on them, Rob. Yes. Okay. I'm talking about
now. I saw they called him Old MC somewhere.
Oh, is he older now?
I think we all are.
Okay. I have to listen to Young.
He
MC.
had a best friend, Harry, who had a brother Larry, who was gonna get married in 5 days.
Wait, that sounded like a rhyme. Was that a part of his rhyme?
Yeah.
Okay. It's given. He was with the Run DMC with Young MC. That same era?
It's probably, I think, a little bit after.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to Young MC. Let's get into 49 MC.
Not MC Hammer.
Not MC Hammer.
Can't touch this.
Can't touch this. Well, do you know a Mariah Carey song?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, I just watched her on the VMAs a couple of weeks ago. Yeah.
Give me a note. What's a MC song?
I don't want a lot for Survivor. There's just one thing I need.
Okay.
I don't care about the thigh meat hiding behind of MC. I just want another show so that we can all go out and see Brice and Wendell touring the streets.
Okay,
All I
Robert.
want for Christmas is Yule.
Wouldn't be bad. Yeah, okay. It's time. Okay. Come on, Robert. I mean, I was,
You and I must make was it a pact? We must bring Survivor back.
I don't know
Where?
if that's MC. That's Whitney. That's
Wait,
W.
no.
That's not MC. I think that's Whitney. Anyway,
Okay.
MC, the new MC. Again, I now I'm ready for Christmas. We haven't been able. Okay, so this is very telling. I feel like from this photo alone, we can actually see some of MC's legs, and this is the first in all of the photo, right? And so I feel like just from the photo alone, MC's athletic. Because why else would they show us her? Yeah. Okay, Jackson 5, not Mariah Carey. Okay, sorry.
She sang it too.
But there are songs that people have sung, but you think of the people. Yeah, that's Jackson 5, Robert.
Okay.
Mariah covered it. Okay, but who sang it?
All right, fine. That's MJ, not MC. Fine.
Yeah, because you got me in the Christmas mode. Anyway, MC gives me very fit. I also love a look. It's very strong pose, hands on the hip, turn to the side. I feel like we've seen this pose a lot. We've also seen it from the reverse, the other side, which again, for me, it's like, hey, I am here to play, but in a very Matrix move, I can look past a lot of the BS and work with you. She's got her stomach out, cream top, got a button-up shirt on that's opened up, that, like, again, lets me know that MC came here for business, but opening it up to the people. Very friendly, very fun. We see no thumbs. This is a very strong pose. It's hard for me to give critiques on this pose itself and the energy that she is giving. Again, very fit. The one thing that I will say, I could see it. I absolutely see it, but was a little upset that we weren't getting full body photos this time, because I feel like it shows us a lot. However, I do feel like for us, and again, this is just an alphabetical order, so maybe we can blame Sam, but for us to go through this order, and this is the first ones that we kind of sort of see of Michelle's legs, is giving, are you going to lead with a personal trainer? Are you going to kill it in these challenges to the point that, and we don't see this a lot with women, but when we get post-merge, will people be like, we can't beat Michelle in a challenge? Will that be a thing? I don't know, because again, a very, very compelling photo. Winner pose, hands on the hips, open, smiling, stylish, two-piece set. We all love a two-piece set because you can't go wrong with a two-piece set. Breaking it up with a little cami top, locks, shortcut, locks to the side, like very gives us, I mean, I love it. I feel like I said this on the Survivor News Draft. She reminds me of
who?
Missy Bird.
Okay. And
she also reminds me of, was it Sydney? Who was the bodybuilder?
Yep. Survivor co-wrong.
Yeah. And again, I think Missy Bird got a bad rap in the Survivor community, but I also think that like she was a challenge beast early on in her season. So again, I can see MC going along, and like MC, who has that Christmas song that every year comes around.
Gonna be coming on soon.
It'll be after Halloween. She's gonna release a video that says, "It's time."
Tell DJ Caution I don't even want to hear it until after Thanksgiving.
Do you
get
like
out of here?
Do you like the holiday music though, Rob?
No.
Oh my God. So I mean, it gets a little tiresome, but I do have my albums that like,
I don't
ooh,
want to hear it till December 15th.
so when do you put your tree up?
I mean, do I get to pick when it goes up? 12 Days of Christmas. That's it. That's what the song says. That's what it's supposed to be.
So then why
Talk to
would
me
they
on
make,
December 13th. Okay.
why
First
would
day
they
of
ma-
Christmas. Boom.
why would they make advent calendars for 25 days though, Rob?
I know. Okay. Fine. I'll give you December 1st. You can fine. I don't want to see you until December.
What
Not this
about
MC.
after Thanksgiving?
Fine.
Okay.
But get out of
Okay.
here with like I get depressed when I, fly into JFK airport and the Christmas tree is up on October 8th.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season, right, MC?
Yeah.
Rob, stop being such a Scrooge. Come on, MC. Listen, I hope for your sake you're still in the game when we're listening to Christmas music.
She has it. She has a potential. We'll have to see. But again, very, very strong pose. Not mad at it.
Yeah. MC, just let me enjoy my pumpkin spice latte, okay? Hey, that's really not that good for you. Come on, let me live. Brice has got his PSL coffee mate.
I do. And I do hate the pumpkin spice, Rob, but when it first is reintroduced into us, I mean, it is like,
Ooh, what's this?
Yeah.
You having fun? Yeah.
But I mean, after a while, it does get a little old. But I mean, when it gets back into us. But okay, we got MC.
We got MC.
I'm excited.
Up next, okay, we've got Nate. Nate the Great. Here he is. Nate Moore. Nate Moore. He's a movie producer.
Really?
Okay. Would you go Hollywood, Brice? If Nate offered you a role to be in some new movies, would you leave the podcast game? Would you leave the tours to go and be a career in Hollywood acting in movies?
If Nate Moore saw me, I would absolutely. And I'm excited that we have potentially a Hollywood producer that would see someone like me. So I love it. And I feel like
what superhero would you be?
In a movie?
Yeah.
That's already been done.
Or a new one. Maybe it's an original movie. Because Hollywood is looking for new ideas.
Let me pitch this to you, Nate, real quick. Okay. Yeah. I want to be the Gunkle.
Tell me about the Gunkle.
So, the Gunkle,
does it stand for something? Is like like GUNCLE?
It stands for the gay uncle, right? The Gunkle. And I feel like I'm at the point in my life where, I'm probably not going to have children. And I've come to realize I'm the bougie auntie that comes to the holiday events, but I also I'm the Gunkle. All of the kids love me. After they get past the age of you sound like a girl. Hey, get your parents. But I feel like you've never had to experience that, Robert. But any queer men of color or just queer men in general, sometimes some family functions, it'd be that one kid, you talk like a girl. Oh, I know she tripped. No, but I feel like I feel like the Gunkle is this superhero because we live these interesting lives, but we're able to step in at so many moments that when dad's busy working, we can go to the basketball games. We can help you with your prom outfit. But I feel like there's a rom-com that kind of elevates the Gunkle to this superhero. Or it's the Gunkle that's in the middle of the night, I go out and I save these, but there's something there. And I feel like he's the one to produce it. And
Mhm.
so if you're
Yeah.
listening,
Yeah, I feel like it seems a little bit more like a comedy, The Gunkle, than a superhero movie, but I
but
could see it. Yeah.
the two mesh a little bit, where it's like, you know, they see you in one light, but they don't really see you in the full light of all that
Mhm.
you do. And you can have some superhero powers. So
Yeah.
I think somebody just said in the comments, like Uncle Buck, like that. Oh,
Like Uncle Buck.
but wait, no,
You're
time
gonna
out
make a
because wait,
giant pancake with a snow shovel?
no, but time out. Uncle Buck was that movie though, in
Yeah.
a different realm, similar, but who, I don't know who just said that. Not, was that Robin again?
Robin,
Wait,
very active. Star of the
that,
chat.
but similar in the sense of Uncle Buck was that, like, I think that was like the dad's brother, and they needed him to watch the kids. The mom didn't really want Uncle Buck to watch the kids because
Mhm.
Uncle Buck was like a mess. However, he ran the house a mess, but in the end, he really kind of stepped in and formed relationship with these kids, and like it's similar to that. Like, oh, I
Yeah.
loved Uncle Buck. Okay, but
All right,
here
here's
we
Nate.
are.
Here's
Nate.
Nate. And Nate has kind of like a linen shirt, and I can't really it's got like a little bit of a pattern. I can't really make out what the pattern is here on it.
Like
Is it a
seashells.
seashell maybe?
Love it. I love the beach theme. Okay, see,
Yeah.
Nate is love the details. And I feel like
Yeah.
with a producer, you need to see these small details. Love the details. Nate seems tall.
Yep.
Also, his shirt, appropriate shirt length level.
Good.
Okay, it's 2025. We don't need our button-up shirts coming down to our knees. Appropriately.
You hear
stopped.
this, Jason? Okay.
It's not a shot at Jason, but he might have caught a stray. Also, I don't know if Nate is wearing shorts.
Yeah.
But I kind of hope that
I think those are shorts. Look like checkered shorts.
Because they are these black striped shorts that I kind of love. Almost give me like a leather vibe, but not really a leather because it's hard to see. Or
I don't think they're leather.
Oh, they're stripes. Okay. Yeah. But again, Nate don't play. Do you see the attention to detail? The blue in the shell matches the blue in the striped of these pants. Nate is
that's what he does.
Yeah. Attention oriented. Again, quintessential winter pose. Jeremy Collins, Tony, Wendell. His beard is well manicured. Jeremy Collins, if you're listening, take note. Looking directly at us, smiling. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm not trying to get Nate to make Gunkle Brice the movie, but this is a very strong pose. The thing that makes me a little nervous.
Oh, I think I say no notes.
No, I mean, just a little, but not like any notes, like very, 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 very. His attention to detail, right? Like the fact that when Sam zoomed in and we could see that the shirt wasn't just a classic pattern, that it was seashells. And clearly we would know that if you're going on Survivor and you're going onto a beach, you will wear seashells in a pattern like that. And then when we get into these shorts that are checkered, but the blue and the checkered that kind of looks like they could be black, they could be leather, but when we zoom in, we see that the blue in the shirt matches the checker. Like the fact that he is that together.
Yep.
Makes me nervous because again, Nate said, y'all not even gonna see my hands.
Yeah.
He like, ooh, Nate, it's like, I mean, it makes me nervous that this is Nate in his everyday life. And so, which is perfection, period. Know that, King. However, when we get on this island, people might take a look to that, right? Like, and be like, well, he's perfect. And so that's the only thing that makes me a little nervous with Nate the Great. But this, my friends, this is a great photo. And how old is Nate?
I believe he's 47. Yeah.
Okay.
I hear that's very youthful.
It is. I mean, some would say middle age, but the thing, as I am getting older and I will be 27 this year, I am realizing that, like, to get to these numbers, it's a blessing. It's wisdom. It's, I like this for Nate. Nate
Yeah.
is mature, he's seasoned, he clearly has the season, he's friendly. Like, again, my only critique is it just gives almost too perfect that it might stand out. And sometimes you don't want to stand out too early when you don't have to.
Okay. All right. There you go. There is Nate. Okay. Sam has informed me that we are falling behind schedule.
Oh, okay.
And your boy has another podcast to record in 55 minutes. That is an immovable time slot because somebody's calling in. So we'll pick up the pace on the back half when we talk about Nicole.
Come on, Nicole. Okay. Does Nicole have any hands? I don't know, but Nicole is coming to play. I actually personally know Nicole. Small world. A coworker of mine is Nicole's cousin. And so just a small world. So shout out to my coworker Gleason. Nicole, again, I love these colors. Nicole said you're going to see these guns out. Okay. Nicole got on I don't know what, they're not tank tops. I forget what type of shirt that's called it's more of a circle. But again,
You wouldn't call this a tank top?
So because I feel
like a shirt with no sleeves?
A sleeveless shirt, right? Because I feel like a tank top is kind of like the sketty straps for men. Love Nicole, hands on the hips. Or not hands on the hips, hands
this is from
crossed.
Like me to you, that Nicole's born on Long Island but went to Philly.
Currently lives in Philly now, so I'm a little biased of anyone from Philly, but quintessential winter pose. The only thing that I will say, because again, I can't.
Anybody from Philly, even that lady that stole the baseball from the kid?
Okay, first of all, why would that dad give that lady that ball? Because I watched that video 20 times. She was a bleacher above. But anyway, I don't want to get in trouble by saying so I'm shutting up. But the only thing that I will say, again, Nicole's got the glasses, love the haircut, quintessential winter pose. Two things that give me a bit of a pause. It's like her, I believe that's her maybe right wrist, like the hand not fully committed into the pose.
Like they took the photo like a split second before Nicole was set here.
And that just makes me a little nervous where it's like, are you committed to coming out here to win? Right? Or like, are we saying we just want to win because that's like what they want us to say? But I believe she's coming out here to win. But just that wrist gives me a little bit of pause. And we can't see their feet, but I'm curious to see her stance. I just want to make sure it is a stance in which first couple of days you trusting somebody, and then the next day you hearing they throwing your name under the bus. I need for you to make sure you're available on a swivel. But again, seems very likable. Love the shirt, the sleeveless shirt, smiling, and from Philly. So I mean, I'm hoping Nicole goes far. Love her. Shout out to Megan Gleason.
Okay. Could be a little bit of a lean situation here where maybe you don't like it when they look like they could be like knocked off their
That's what
balance.
I'm saying. And so like when we talk about a lean, Jawan had a really good lean. This one makes me hard to see, but Nicole could be in a great position. I don't know. But it's Issa Look, and I'm just doing my journalistic job to bring it to you. But this is a quintessential winter pose. And so we really like Nicole.
Okay. All right. In alphabetical order, after Nicole is gonna be. Is it time? Are we ready? Is it happening?
What's happening? Oh, what's happening? Oh,
Okay. It's
oh!
Rizzo.
Now, okay.
R to the Izzo.
He listen, it's not Easter Sunday, but he has risen. Okay. Listen,
Good news.
I love me some Rizzo. Okay, like I really do. He reminds me of a Jelinski.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He reminds me of, I don't know, just something. So, like, can I just tell you this random story that I
Yeah.
feel like? So, I mean, clearly, what I hate is that like there are some people that we know are on Survivor 50, but I had an opportunity recently to meet the Riz God, and I was with like Wendeezy, I was with Joey, and the Riz God, he's a basketball player. And he had on like a similar outfit like that, but he had some basketball shoes on. And so when we were exchanging or just our first interactions of the day,
Yeah.
he meets Wendell, he daps Wendell up. He's like, hey, what's up? Da, da, da. He sees Joey, he daps Joey up, and then it gets to me, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna dap you up. And the Riz guy says, stop playing, Brice. Give me a hug. And that really just spoke a lot of volumes for me in the sense that, like, I don't really dap people up like that. Like I'm a hugger, right? You know me, like I'm a hugger. And so like just to see Rizzo have these two interactions within 2 seconds, and then like I'm just like, okay, I'm following the lead. For me, that just says something. And so like I really like the Riz God's aura. Very
He has
interesting.
aura points for the Riz God.
He gets aura points. Anybody that I feel like just from that brief interaction that doesn't have to do with Issa Look, but I just love to kind of tell that story because I feel like it's telling. I feel like the Riz God,
he can read the room.
He can read the room. He's got like that Jelinski kind of feel. And if you listen to Survivor News, he reminds me of like Jack Atkins. It's just this vibe of like these
that good.
These young men that like they're cool, they get it. And we can take a look at his Issa Look. He's got on a blue shirt, again, appropriately fit. He's got his hands in his pocket. Now, the big thing for me is that his thumb? What is coming out of his pocket?
Oh boy. Enhance.
That's it. I don't. Is he double jointed? Like I don't know. Like why is the thumb looking like that? I don't know.
That's some thumb thigh meat if I've ever seen it.
That's a lot of thumb thigh meat. That thumb thigh got an OnlyFans. I like what is going on? And so that is interesting. That's it. Like
wow.
So I've never seen a thumb like that.
Yeah.
And
could be double jointed.
That's what I'm saying. And so if you're
is that Photoshop?
If you're double jointed and you pop your thumb out of its joint to like, I don't know. I feel like that's almost like reverse the thumb move. So it's interesting. But again, very laid back. And if you hands in the pocket, but he has his hands out, that is a Survivor winner move to have your hand, like, he's not one hand down. He's actually come into play. And if you kind of look into it, he kind of has like the Jawan lean a little bit, but you can't really tell. And so I feel like, yeah, Rizzo might come to play. I don't know what this thumb means. This is something that I will have to pay close attention to how the Riz God does to be able to add this to the Issa Look almanac of poses and thumbs, but very interesting.
Okay. Riz God in the chat says, "Chill, Brice. Don't cook me too hard." Now, was
Wait.
Riz God? He was the person that said to you, "Hey, Brice, you can cook me, right?"
Wait, is that the real Riz God though?
It could be a burner. It could be a catfish Riz God account.
I'm not no burns, but I'm just saying that thumb, like maybe that's why he
Yeah.
good at basketball, because he got that extra.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I mean, you didn't say that his photo was looking chopped, though.
No, I didn't. He didn't get chopped. The photo looks, I mean, looks, no seashell patterns, no circle patterns, He is doing what he needs to do. Very chill. Like very like, I don't even know. I almost feel like he went to boarding school, right? Like he has like this order.
Too preppy.
Not even that prep, because preppy is different. Like I feel like border school or like military school, you get in this. He's got order, but he's chill. Interesting, but that thumb says a lot. So,
all right, there you go. There's Riz God.
I'm not reading these comments, Robert. Okay.
Don't read the comments. You gotta stay eyes on the road.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. After we got a lot of S names that we're gonna get to here today. Okay. After, let's kick off our S's. Okay, and our first S is Sage. Sage. She is a clinical social worker. Okay.
Okay. Done.
Yep.
That's all I need to hear. A social worker, done. Love it. Okay. That's all I need to hear. With a pose like this, again, hands on the hip, looking mid-waist out, hair together, no thumbs.
Yep.
Baby, call me Hazel.
Sports bra, similar color to Jason here. A little bit of a little sea foam action going on there.
Call me Basil, because I'm here for Sage. Okay. Come on, mamas.
Okay. And then she's got the jorts going on here, too.
I love them. Little tattoo.
Rizzo's hero, John Cena, would be proud.
I love, love Sage, love the tattoo. I feel like she has a story. We all have our own stories, but again, a social worker, baby, sign me up. However, I was a social worker too, and so here's the thing:
it's not a fast pass to the final three.
Not a fast pass, but also Sage could be a third boot. And if she were, it would be an honor to add someone like Sage to our third boot club. But again, very strong photo, not smiling, not smizing, looking directly at us, hair together, physically fit, hands to the hip, tilted to the side, but more of the hands to the hip to the front. So really, she's like, I can work with y'all, but really, I ain't trying to work with y'all. Again, okay. All you had to say was social work. Love it. Love a Sage. Again, like I said, call me Basil, because I'm here.
Okay, so you feel good with Sage.
I feel good. I feel good for Sage. This is great. This is a great photo.
Great photo. Okay. All right. We'll go on to the next one. I don't know if Sam was ready for the next photo, but next up, I can tell you. Here we go. We're going to talk about Savannah. Louis. Okay? She's a former reporter. She's currently residing in Atlanta. And she's got on a black top. Do you call that a halter top? Is that right?
I feel like, when you call it like a tube top?
Tube top. Yeah, it's kind of like a buff. And then she's got on a, I think these are pants. Got like a pattern going on here. Interesting.
Yes. Savannah is serving down. Okay. Like
serving down. Is that good or bad?
Serving down. That's very good. Like Savannah's eating this photo.
Like boots down?
like boots down, hands down. Savannah is giving the pattern on the pants. Love it. Kind of like a play on, you could say like cheetah print, but I see the island vibe in them, and not much, but a lot. And it looks great. The tube top, her hair is sitting. Whoever cut the layers, the wind is doing her favors. Hand on the hip, hand down to the side. Hand on the hip says, hey, I'm coming to play. I'm coming to win. Hand on the side says, I willing to work. You know, we could, let's make something shake. We do see a thumb. Not a huge fan of the thumbs. But I mean, listen, I just gave an exception for the Riz God because he was double jointed or something. But with Savannah, first of all, I love this print, okay? Because I need something like this because it gives your body without you not it accentuates, and it also hides because with Savannah having a thumb out, would I be willing to give a pass? Because it's perfectly placed on that pattern in the middle.
Thumb pass.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
that's
look at where
rare.
the thumb. Look at where that thumb thigh meat is placed. It's placed centrally in that little stripe. And so, if we were to zoom out with optical illusions, you ever had that 3D photo book? You know, when you zoom in, zoom out, where's
like a
the
magic
thumb?
eye,
right? And I only say because that thumb is placed perfectly in the middle. So I'm willing to give that a pass. But again, the perfect smize. Is it really even a smize? Is Savannah smiling at us? I don't know.
It's like the Mona Lisa.
Is she smirking at us? Right? Like, you know, sometimes when you see the smizes, you're like, oh, they're definitely smiling, but grinning. With this, you don't know. Hair perfect, covering her shoulders, which means it's like, are you a ghost? Are you just flying over our heads? I don't know, but
I didn't even think about if she was a ghost.
That's what I'm saying, because you don't see her shoulders. She could just be levitating. And like, listen,
like Dua Lipa,
something. This is a great photo. I mean, minus the thumb, but the optical illusions play into the thumb matter. Very strong. Again, hand on the hip, hands down to the side, but very more heavy on hand on the hip. So that means Savannah is like, I didn't really come to play with the kids. Okay, like when I come to your house, put the dogs and the cats up. I'm not trying to greet and meet. Okay, I came here to play poker. Had the cards on the table.
Yeah, if we could just, you can't really see it in my picture, but this I got here's Matt. With all due respect to Matt, okay, Matt has the same pose as Savannah, but it's not serving down in the same way. And I think what it has to do with is like, look at the 90-degree angle of the Savannah elbow. I think that's a confidence there. I'm
sharp.
a little teapot, okay?
Okay.
For Matt, it's sort of just there. It's sort of just dangling the arm. It's not a sharp angle.
Well, because again, Matt's pose is giving us a ramp. You don't want the ramp to be
ramp,
sharp.
Right? It's a gentle slope.
Okay. Savannah said, bump up into me, you will get poked. Okay. I see this. And again, you don't know if she's smiling or not. You know, like and the optical illusions of the pants. Like, I mean, Savannah, where you get them pants from? Okay. Because I like them. Okay. I don't need no thumb thigh. I got some thighs I could put up in there. I like that. Yeah. This is a great photo. And it's not much, it's not a lot. And I also love with, you know, the evolution of Issa Look. Like, you know how I feel about thumbs, but if you are going to have things in plain sight, make it make sense. Love this photo.
Okay. All right, great job there by Savannah. Okay. Let's talk about Shannon. Okay. Now, Shannon, fair weather. I believe will you be seeing her when on your tour stop in Boston?
I believe we will. Shannon is a friend of mine. I've been knowing Shannon for a couple of years now.
How
So
do you know everybody?
I mean, listen, I traveled the country for the last 5 years, and I have met Shannon, her mother, her boyfriend, who I want her boyfriend to play Survivor so he could be on the Zaddy calendar. But I know Shannon. I've been knowing Shannon for a very long time, and so it's exciting to see another friend on the show. I love Shannon got her hair up into a bun. So
She means business. Tight bun.
it means business. She hand on the hip. Now, mind you, and again, I love this like very flowy dress. It gives me like, lets me know her spirit is pure. I love like dresses like this. Now, hands on the hips, which means Shannon is coming to play.
Yeah.
Now, what I will say is that in this pose, we don't see any thumbs, but this is a very strong hands on the hip. We do see, okay, we see a little thumb action. We do see some thumb
around the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Sam. So, but that brings me to this point of this is a very strong hands on the hip. And so Shannon is declaring from this photo, baby, I'm out here to play. And
oh my God. I just had a realization that you're going to have to look at my traders photos, and I don't remember if I put my thumb away.
Oh, Pooya, me, and Mike already talked about that. Oh yeah, I
don't remember.
Wait for that. Robert, well, you should, and if you don't, shame on you.
But you don't take like, I don't know how it is on Survivor. I didn't take just one. The guy's like, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this.
Robert,
I don't know which one they're gonna pick.
Robert, we've been doing this for how many years?
I got lost in the sauce.
Unbelievable. Oh, Robert. Okay. We'll see what we see.
Hold this. Now turn around. Go look that way. Look that way. Oh, now you're surprised. Now you're scared. I'm like, okay.
And mind you, and wow, I think it was the Emmys. One of my girl, Candace Dillard Bassett, was giving a preseason interview, and she said the tea I'll give you for the traders is that I'm cussing somebody out at the reunion. I said, oh, it better not be Robert. Oh, it better not be Robert.
Hey, no promises.
But back to Shannon. Again, hair up in a bun. Boom. Shannon is letting us know that she is out here to win. And it's a strong pose, but sometimes in the strongest of strongest poses, we don't want to seem so strong. So that's my only critique. And we can see the thumb a little bit, but very strong pose. And like I said before, I think that this cast is going to be very fun because everybody's out here to win. And so I think that when we have people, a whole cast of people playing to win, it's only going to be better for us fans because it's like people are going to be playing. There aren't going to be a lot of, oh, this vote. Like people got
I just want to play a game about loyalty.
No, I want to play a game for $1 million. And so again, I think that I'm excited for season 49. From these photos, these people have been coming to play.
All right. We have the first of our 2 Sophies ready to go. Okay. Here's Sophie number 1. We've got Sophie B.
Oh.
Not Cardi B. Sophie B.
Okay. Well, Cardi B's album's coming out tonight. Okay, Sophie B.
Sophie B is from Miami. She's an entrepreneur.
Ooh. I love it. I feel like I briefly got to meet Sophie B too. And
look at you.
But I loved our interaction because like we had talked a little bit before we met, and then when we met, it was so much going on. Like we kind of gave each other like a hey, But then immediately after, like we were like, it was so much going on. So again, I like Sophie B's energy. Hands on the hip. Looks like nails manicured with a color. Very strong. Again, looks like pants, joggers.
Yeah.
Spring fall. Not too many people will get that reference, but if you do, you do. Joggers, mid-width shirt, little tank top, crop top, hair all to the side. Now that's the choice. Hair to the side. Again, so when I talk about like, and I feel like we just talked about Shannon's photo, right? Where Shannon hair up in a bun, that's like you ready to go. However, I also feel like having, okay, so I got the Atlanta reference. Having your hair also to one side, you ready to go too, but it's a little more subtle. And again, hands on the hip, no thumbs in sight, nails colored, and she's tilted a little bit. We got the Jawan lean back a little bit. I think we see the Miami flavor from Sophie B. So again, I like this photo. The wind beneath, not her wings, but her hair was making it work. Also, like Savannah's photo, we only see the hair covering the shoulders. Is Sophie B a half ghost?
Half ghost?
She might, be able to move.
It's almost spooky season.
It almost is. It's not Christmas,
Get your
but Halloween.
Pumpkin spice latte ready for spooky season.
Okay. And listen, spring, summer, joggers. Listen, Sophie B.
Time for the clocks to go backwards.
To fall back.
Fall back for a half ghost.
I'm here for it. It's very friendly. She's not smiling. Strong pose.
What do you like better, smizing or smiling?
I don't know. It depends on the photo, right?
Person.
But I feel like in this smile, I feel like there could be a lot behind a smile. So a fan of Sophie B, love this pose. So I'm giving.
Okay. All right. There is Sophie B.
Okay.
Brice, I was so nervous when I met you.
I was too. I was like, hey. that was it. But it was so much going on though. It was like really like it was, yeah. I was like, hi. Sophie B was like, hey.
Yeah. And you knew who she was.
Like, yes, but also it was just like it was a lot. We was at barbecue, but it was an amazing, cute little barbecue. But when I think barbecue, I think little hamburger, hot dog, coleslaw, little potato salad. So I just like I didn't know what I was walking into, and it was just like a lot.
This was like a James Jones barbecue, sounds like.
Something like that. So it's just a lot. And, so I'm just like, hey. And then I'm in the midst of talking to people and we're in the same group of talking and we like, hey. But other people are talking. And so it was just a lot going on.
Okay.
But we like text each other like literally the next day saying the same thing. So it was like so much funny. So I was like, okay.
Text with Sophie B.
I was like, we see each other.
Wow. All right. Here we go. Let's talk about Sophie. Sophie S is the other Sophie. Here you go.
Oh,
here's Sophie S, and she lives in New York.
And New
strategy
York.
Yes. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Now she'll go to the real jungle.
Now, Sophie S. Now, first of all, let's get to the positives because there are a lot of positives here. It's the midriff theme, okay? Everybody got their midriffs out. I love it, okay?
Nothing mid about that. If you catch my drift.
She got midriff out. Looks like could be joggers. We love it. Love this netted top, but also the pop of color underneath. The hair looks like pulled back in a ponytail, and then some of the hair laid down. Like the knitted top, the bell bottom-esque knitted of the top.
Sure.
Love it. I've loved in her promo that I have seen, like her nails are like pink and orange. Love the fact that like on these joggers that could be joggers. The pockets aren't in the ordinary space.
Yeah.
But baby, she got her hand in
Don't put
these
an idol in those
pockets.
pockets.
Right, because we would see right through them.
See right through it.
But we see these thumbs. But again, I feel like, and this is just my interpretation of this, Issa Look, that like, you know, Issa Look has to evolve. And sometimes we have to go with the flow because like, again, her having these, and well, I said Issa Look, not Brice Izyah. I still feel how I feel. I said what I said, and I ain't changing. But something about even Sophie's thumbs, like this almost kind of feel like with her thumbs, we can almost see like they're kind of like nervously both up. Like, I don't know what to do. Brice is going to yell at me.
You know what?
But
maybe this is a sign, you know, Sophie works at YouTube. Maybe it's a sign that everybody watching the video on YouTube should give the video a thumbs up.
Come on, Robert.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
There's
what
a normal, just give normal thumbs up. You don't have to give like double jointed Rizzo thumbs up. Just give a normal thumbs up on the video.
We would appreciate it.
That's the one place to show your thumbs.
Okay. And show a lot of them. And if, yeah. But so there's just something interesting about the way Sophie's thumbs are. Like, it's like, Brice, the way these pockets are, I got to put them in my pocket. What am I supposed to do with them? Let me extend them so you can acknowledge that I can acknowledge. It's like, you see me, see you, see you.
Yeah.
And we see the colors. And like, she like, I got 2 different colors. So again, in this season of 49, I'm willing to ease up a little bit when the time is right.
Maybe we could see a little thigh thumb meat.
Maybe if you got 2 different colors, and if you're going to acknowledge, I feel like she's acknowledging us in this, like the thumbs are like elevated. They like, because this is a cute look. I mean, mind you, I got to get ready to go out after we finish recording this. And if Sam don't yell at me for keeping you too long, but I want to wear a little number like this. This is cute. I love
You have anything like this?
I mean, you know, I got some intimate apparels.
You broke yourself on that?
No, you with your plane is safe. That's what broke me.
What, you want to talk about your intimate apparel?
No, I mean, I just, you know, I got some, you know.
I hardly have any intimate apparel.
Christmas shopping. I'm just saying, you know, sometimes men want to feel attractive in some like clothes. So, you know, I like to keep a little intimate apparels.
Yeah.
So I like the Sophie top. It's cute. I like the pop of color. I feel like Sophie's interesting because again, very not a dominant winner-esque pose, one would say, because normally people keep their hands on their hips, but you could look at how she is holding herself in her hands in the pocket, and it kind of is giving like, if the hands on your hip is giving, what is that? Vertical, rectangular, parallel.
Vertical. Okay.
These are kind of giving the landscape of the hands on your hips, right? Like, so it's like, you know, just different ways to look at it, where it's like, could this actually be a very confident pose that's like hidden in the passiveness of the thumbs that I'm cheersing to you, but you're actually not looking at how both of her arm to elbow to hands are in the same position as if it were hands on the hip. And so are you distracting us? And will we not see that? So again, there are nuances to the nuance, and there is something that I special about like Sophie. Like, I feel like she radiates, and again, not in a, oh, she's a challenge beat. Like, it's just something about her, like relatable, fun, calm. But although your hands are in your pockets, like if this was the Wild Wild West and they say, like, she be ready. So I see you, Sophie.
Okay. All right. Very high on Sophie S. Okay. I think of one more person to talk about. And that's going to be the Ram, Stephen Ram. Here he is. Stephen Ram's got vertical stripes, and then he also has a lot of buttons open on his blue and white shirt. Got some black pants, hands on the hips, no thumbs in sight. Brice, how are you feeling about? Oh no! Oh my God! This was a very bad sign. I went to go. Hold on. Go to my thing. Take the picture down. I gotta show you what just happened here. Kind of looks like I'm Steven now. I went to go and show you, and I had this taped to. I had everybody when I was doing the podcast with Mike Bloom. I had everybody on the board, and then I went to go pull Steven to go and show you, and then I ripped his head off.
What in the Game of Thrones? What are you doing, Joffrey? What is happening?
Off with his head.
Now,
that was a bad omen for Steven.
Yeah, that's
Steven,
scary.
let me hold on. I'll fix it.
Put them back together.
Okay, you talk about
Dumpty
Steven.
sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a big fall, but we was able to put him back.
Let me
again.
apologize, Steven. Steven, if you're listening, I am so sorry. I ripped your head off. This was not meant to be any sort of like act of voodoo or anything like that. It was an accident. I'll tell you, a whole tribe of people, the people that you didn't see, I spilled coffee on them.
Oh,
so this whole cast is doomed.
We in for a good season, but I think Steven's, mind you, I also met Steven briefly.
He's okay. He lives.
He lives. We love it. This is a great photo. Like this, first of all, super cute shirt. It almost lends to, I feel like that's as far as the shirt buttons. Like, I think that's that type of shirt, which is super cute. Love it.
Love it. Those
Fitted
are green
well.
stripes. Are those seafoam stripes?
They look blue to me, but I'm not sure. He has a little chest hair. Like, again, all of the buttons are unbuttoned. I feel like even with a shirt like this, it would have looked dope buttoned up. But he said, listen, we're going to let it all hang out. Hands on the hips. No thumbs from what I can see. It's a long sleeve shirt. He has it rolled up. Hands on the hip. Little hip action. He got a little hip action. Pointing the hip out. Like quintessential winter pose. He gives me very charismatic. He gives me very really like a lot of Steven. I feel like he will get along with a lot of people. This is a strong pose. I mean, this is the last one, so I don't have much to go off of. But again, making direct eye contact. He's choosing to smile at us.
This is not recency bias that you're so high on this one?
Not recency bias. He's a little red in the face, so it might mean, sometimes his poker face might not be the best. And so that could be potentially an issue here when you do have a lot of these people and you need people to swing the votes a certain way. But I mean, by all accounts, this is a great photo. No thumbs, hands on the hip. He's super tall, very modern shirt.
He's a rocket scientist. Would you go to space, Brice? You love to travel.
I do, but if he's a rocket scientist, I need for Steven to tell us what's coming here in November, okay? Because we need to.
We still haven't talked about that.
We haven't had a water cooler in a while, Robert, but they say something coming in November, and listen.
Not Mimi.
No. So, I don't know.
That's the other word, the name they call MC. Mimi.
Mimi. Oh, not Mimi's coming at the end of October, so she'll be here already before, or they call,
once they put up the Christmas tree at JFK Airport, I'll be fine if the aliens come. Be fine. If the aliens come and it's like just the start of the Christmas season, I'm like, all right, well, thank God. At least I didn't have to buy a bunch of Christmas presents and go shopping and figure out what everybody wants. And then if the aliens came the day after Christmas, I'd be pissed.
Because you spent all that time buying all that.
Because that's my time after Christmas. That's my downtime. All right.
Yeah.
Brice, so who is the winner of Issa Look?
I don't know. It's a hard one this year.
Who are you
There-
giving thumbs up to? So many people that you were high on.
So many people.
Let's see.
Okay.
You liked Steven.
I liked Steven.
You liked Sophie S.
I liked Sophie S.
I don't have Savannah. I was one of the people I spilled coffee on.
We like Savannah.
Sophie B.
I like Sophie B. I like
Forget about
Kristen.
Matt. Forget about Jason. Nicole's a nice neighbor, but it's not gonna happen. MC. I think you were high on. Jake was. You didn't.
We like Jake. I mean, I had my three. So
yeah,
I liked Kristen.
Christina.
Christina. I liked Savannah.
Yes.
And I liked Sage.
Sage was one of the people I spilled coffee on. I spilled coffee. The whole tribe with Rizzo and Savannah. I spilled coffee on them. I had to do my fantasy football draft, and I was on the clock, and I was finishing a podcast, and Dominic had the laptop, and I said, okay, put the thing over. And then I knocked coffee over onto that whole tribe. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Kristen, Sage. Christina. Sage and Savannah.
All women.
I'm feeling the women.
New Destiny's Child.
Listen, Robert. Because if
ladies leave your man at home.
Okay. Jumping. Okay, I'll make this easy. I won't because listen, I love Christina. I love Savannah. But I think Sophie has me at the social worker. And I think that
Sage.
Sage.
I was like, Sophie's not even in your final three.
Shout out Sophie B and Sophie C.
All right.
Sage had me at the social worker. And so I think that, Sage is giving it. So I'm going to go my Issa Look for.
What's my Sage again? Here she is.
We going with Sage.
Sage advice from Brice Izyah. She did it. She's out here.
We don't even need to burn those Sage because we got Sage on season 49.
Yeah. I believe she said she took shrooms to get ready for Survivor. What do you think of that?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I want to show. I believe that's right.
I mean, I'm not mad.
Bloom. Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'd be wanting to try a little chocolate sometimes, but I just hear too many things and I read too much. So I don't know.
I think I might freak out.
Right. I need to be during the day in a park, and I need a host, somebody to watch me. But yeah, no, a
host. I didn't even know you had that.
Well, they say you should have somebody with you. I don't know if host is the right word, but
like a shaman.
Yeah. But they just call it like a thing. But yeah, but listen, I love this is a very strong photo. Social worker has my heart. We are underappreciated and we wear so many hats. And so again, I could see Sage is letting us know she coming out here to play. And so just based on my Issa Look, I am going with Sage.
Okay, congratulations to Sage, the winner of Issa Look, Survivor 49. And when it comes to a social worker, there is no one who is more social or more of a worker than Brice Izyah, who is about to take off on BNW's Tour 49.
Woo, yes, Robert.
They call it the Tour Before the Storm.
And yeah, we are heading out and embarking on our biggest tour yet. Kicks off next week in New York City and in LA, hosted by Ozzy. So we are super excited for our 11th
So
city
you
tour.
and Wendell are going to be in New York, and Ozzy is going to be in Los Angeles. Is there going to be any communication between the two events? Like, will there be like you ever see that? What's they had like the
portal?
Yes,
and we had it in Philly. There will be communication, and it'll be Ozzy and friends and some of our amazing friends in LA. And so LA is shaping up for a really great party. So tickets are available, but I am really excited for our San Diego stop this time. I'm super excited for our Kansas City stop. I'm really excited for Denver. These are places I have never been, and they are already showing out. And we will be in Baltimore, Philadelphia, San Francisco, Boston. Tickets are available. So you can go to the Brice and Win Instagram or Twitter page, and we can see you on tour for Brice and Win 49, the blueprint. Super excited. Now, baby, I'm sure Wendell and I will get in a mirage of fights during this tour, but some things stay the same, or no, some things change. I got this messed up.
Yeah.
In the last podcast. What's the quote?
You got it right.
Yeah, as much as things change, things stay the same. So super excited, and I'm excited for this season. It is really shaping up to be a fun season.
Yeah,
and
don't
after
sleep on Survivor 49.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people are looking at 50, but in order to get to 50, you gotta cross 49. And so I'm excited to see what they have in store for us.
Yeah. They say love the Survivor season you're with.
That's right.
That's what I always say. Yeah. Okay. All right. And so we still have a lot of Survivor to come your way. Of course, Stephen Fishback and I talked about the all-influencer season or episode of Survivor. You can catch that. I believe it's premiering. I think that from what I got from the many messages I got from Sam, that it just started airing simultaneously to this podcast. So you could switch over to that once Brice and I wrap up here. I also have an exit interview coming up with the person who got voted off of Survivor Influencer Island. We'll have the draft coming up. Double eviction, baby, on Big Brother. We got a 2-hour Big Brother tonight coming up as well, plus the Survivor 49 draft with the drafters on Sunday night before we kick off Survivor 49 coverage next week here on RHAP. Of course, check out the Purple Pants podcast. Check out who Brice and Wendell and the baby boy Jack Atkins, that the guy who reminds Brice of Riz God. Find out what they had to say about who's the winner, who's the merge boot, and who is the third boot from this season.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else, Brice?
You know the Brice Izyah 2026 Zaddy calendar is available. Yes. MC has not started singing her Christmas songs yet, but it does make for a great Halloween, Hanukkah, Christmas stocking stuffer. And we have Saul on the cover, and he is an excellent zaddy. So make sure you treat yourself to a little something spicy and something fun. The Brice Izyah 2026 Zaddy calendar is available. And also, we are currently on the hunt. So when you see people on the TVs and the screens for 2027, let me know. DM me, at me, so we can know. This is the preseason of 2027. So yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye. This is RHAP. We know reality TV.